China sold more than 18 million passenger vehicles last year. It is the world's largest market for new cars, beating the United States. But there is a downside to this. A new study by an online mapping company that listed China's most congested cities was one city unexpectedly coming in a second place. And for more on that, let's bring in my colleague Jin Yingqiao for that. Yingqiao, good evening.
Good evening, Zoya.
Tell us about the ranking.
Well, Zoya, this list has been compiled by a leading navigation service provider that's called AutoNavi. And the number one city is Shanghai. It stands at 2.16, which means you're going to spend about twice as much time on a trip as on a normal day. And Zoya, unexpectedly, despite the capital Beijing's notorious traffic jams, Beijing just came in third after Hangzhou. Well, the study is based on data collected from 25 cities across the country. And now some a bit surprised at the second-tier city, Hangzhou, taking second place. Well, bona fide travelers say if you try to take a taxi across that city during tourist season, and you will understand the ranking. And there seems to be good reason for other cities on the list too. Well, in Guangzhou, for example, which is ranked number 6, traffic can be nightmare during the famous Canton Fair, or simply if you want to hail a taxi during the rainy season. So yeah.
Well, indeed, this is a thorny problem faced by many cities in China, but what is the way out?
Right, Zoya, and it's not just the traffic jams, but also the toxic smog that is really a problem bothering us. And many cities now have begun placing limits on cars. For example, in Shanghai, you have to bid for a car license plate on an auction system. Recent license plate prices have reached more than 70,000 yuan. And in Beijing, the rule of play is to go through a lottery system. And the city is mulling over congestion pricing as well. And nationwide, the government is encouraging the use of public bikes. China is actually setting the pace in bike sharing. Well, in 7 years, the mainland has gone from no public bicycles to 650,000 of them. The cities of Hangzhou and Wuhan are actually global leaders. And China was once dubbed the kingdom of bicycles, but the nickname felt obsolete after the country began to replace bikes with cars when the economy started to take off in the 1980s. But it seems things have come full circle, and it's time to really reimburse this tradition. So yeah.
Yes, indeed. I'm going to use more bikes. Thank you.